welcome to the first annual PHIJKCHU Awards. I'm never doing this again, so it's actually also the last annual PHIJKCHU Awards. But yeah, here we are, 150-ish hours of work later, and it's finally here. Uh, it'll be a night, and by that I mean like an hour or so of announcements, world premieres, and just announcing the awards. Yeah, so let's get right into it because I don't want to drag this out and I don't want to record too much audio because I hate myself. I don't know. Let's start out with a world premiere.
World premiere. Sephiroth. この時を待ちわびたぞ。さあ、南東に絶望を送ってやろう。
Yeah, I figured we should start with something that I didn't make. That was Poopadoopadoopadoopadoopadoopadoopadoo's PCU Bob introduction trailer, which was fantastically made, by the way. I figured we should start out with something like that before we actually started doing the award show part of this award show. I don't know. Let's do best meme. Memes are good. I like memes. Best meme. The best meme of 2021. The Queen's death. The Mona Lisa. Bad Day Wendigo Max. The Spooky Formula Chart by Pirate. So yeah, the award went to Pirate for his Spooky Formula Chart. Surprisingly, actually, this wasn't even that close of a race. Most of the second, third, fourth, fifth place entries all had about 13% of the vote, whereas Pirate had a safe 19% majority. Well, let's keep the good times rolling and immediately jump straight into Best Moment. I hear Spooky himself is actually going to help us with this one. Best Moment. Before anyone asks, yes, I know that wasn't an accurate representation of Spooky driving, because A, he didn't kill any children, and B, he had one hand on the wheel. But, I took some artistic liberties and all. So yeah, Max's brilliant deduction of who the mole was after the Rob Scraping leak incident won Best Moment of 2021. Narrowly beat out Bob with his piss sink, which was, of course, another classic that probably will be coming back later. Yeah, congratulations, Max. That was really good and entertaining, and you did a good job. Good job, Max. Good job. Well, I think we're probably due for another world premiere, so I'll leave this one up to the audience. Audience at home, verbally, right now. You have like 5 or 6 seconds. Give me a number between 1 and 7, and that will determine which trailer I'm playing next. Vote now. Alright, the votes have been tallied, and the answer for which trailer I should play is, of course, number 7.
World premiere.
How's it going so far? There's still a little bit more to show you in today's
PHIJKCHU Awards show.
Hope you'll stick with us. Next, please take a look at this.
Hello there, I'm
Pikachu Pirate,
producer of
Pirates of Pikachu,
I'm sure a lot of you saw me and thought there might be news about the
Pikachu Fire Emblem game.
Unfortunately, we don't have anything to share right now. We apologize. Development is proceeding.
Slowly,
We should be able to bring you some new information.
this decade.
Wow, how exciting. Sure am excited for Pirates Fire Emblem game that'll show up eventually on stores and Steam and Nintendo Switch and the Ouya and the Steam Deck and all that. I hope you didn't get your hopes up that every single category would have its own cool little video premiere, because that's a lot of work and I didn't want to do that, and I didn't have ideas for all of them. So let's blast through a couple shitter categories. So our Discord has a lot of channels, guys, and we voted on it. So your nominees for Best Server Channel are the Rob Chat, General Chat, Vetting Chat, and Mod Chat. And the winner is General Chat, with 16% of the vote. This shouldn't come as too much of a surprise, considering the General Chat is kind of the lifeblood of our server. Most of the time anyways. Another fun tidbit is both voice channels were equally liked, with a two-way tie between the voice channels at 6.3% of the vote each. Well, since these handy blue bars are already up here, we'll jump right into the next shitter category that I don't have a video prepared for. Best Secondary Server. The top 4 nominees this time are Gym Chat, Xbox's server, My Note server, and PHIJKCHU 7.0. And the winner is My Note server. I think this technically counts as an award for me, so thanks guys, I graciously accept this award. Just gotta bolster my own award count here. Haha. Well then, let's do another video, because I have a handful of those still. Actually, quite a few of those. Best discussion.
4, 3, 2, 1, boom. Thank you. Thanks for doing this, man. Really appreciate it.
No problem, dude.
It's very good to meet you.
Yeah, great to meet you too, Joe. Big fan. Never actually seen your show. Don't know anything about the damn thing, but yeah, glad to be on. Glad to be on. So you wanted to talk about some discussions I've been having recently, I've heard. All right, well, here's a good place to start, I think. Have you ever considered the possibility of grafting the head of a cat onto the body of a snake? You know, a cat snake. What do you think? It's a pretty interesting idea, I'd think. What more? Well, we have this member. We'll call her Xbox. And she, of course, has an ass, as most people do. It's surprising, I know. That was an interesting discussion about that. Yep, that wasn't awkward in the slightest. Speaking of the rear end, however, did you know, I know you're a big fan of male vitality, although I'm pretty sure that's Alex Jones, but you're the same person, Joe. Did you know that testosterone's stored in the prostate? Yeah, it's the manliest organ. That's where it comes from. Yeah, that we talked about that too. And you strike me as the kind of guy with a good sense of morals, so I think you'd understand that really it's more tragic to violently saw a cat in half than to cut a tree in half. Because the tree's older, of course, you understand. But all of that's kind of dwarfed by the true intellectual genius that is a Michigan alcoholic telling us that Ohio is a southern state. You know, the one that borders Canada. Yeah, that was certainly something. But I think that's the majority of the things I talked about recently. Congratulations, Mint, for winning an award for this stupid fucking comment you made that has permeated server lore ever since, with all the Southern Ohioan memes. Yeah, that was a dumb thing that you said. I still disagree. You can't be a southern state if you're, bordering Canada. It doesn't work that way in my mind anyways, but who am I to say? I'm not an American after all. Next up on the award show chopping block, let's get best argument. And by that I mean worst argument, because they were all fucking bad, and I hate them, and I hate all of you. Especially you, Max. Fuck you, Max. I hate you. And Bop It, sometimes. Mostly Max. Fuck you, Max. Anyways, here's best argument. Worst argument. Alright guys, this time we're going to be announcing the worst arguments we had in the server. And there are a lot of shitty arguments, that's for sure. Coming in at number 5 is the morality of scalping. So, did you know that Reggie was the spawn of Satan? I did. Fuck that guy. He posts gross, food porn in our server sometimes. At number 4, we had the argument between Pika and Spooky, Pika being me, of course. I spoke in third person there. Over whether bikes should be on the sidewalk or the road. The entire argument was kind of autistic because it came down to Spooky has really big sidewalks and I have really, really big roads with bike paths built into the road, so yeah. Number 3, the Mona Lisa. Did you know that Gartic Phone is not worth playing unless you can draw the Mona Lisa? I do now. At number 2, we have the peak of music. Yeah. Did you know that a 30-year period could be the peak of something? Now I do. Max very kindly informed us with her very good copy pasta on the matter. And then finally, at number 1, we have the best argument was the fact that I should have banned every single new person who joined because Max hated them. It was all Max's fault, and Gent, and to a lesser degree Russ, and to an even lesser degree Dan. That was stupid. We lost Firely, or whatever his name was, in the crossfire, and it annoyed me. And that was the worst thing that happened as far as arguments go this last year. Haha. But guys, what if we just put them in a secret channel that only they can access and doesn't interfere with the rest of the server? That's totally not the same as banning them, of course. Yeah, no, that's well deserved, I think. Good job, N-word. The 4 of you all get a trophy that you can share. This next premiere that we're going to show you, very fitting considering what just won worst argument. Take it away. Random zoom effect.
World premiere.
Yeah, that's right. We're kappa chatting the server, guys. Eventually, I'll get on it. I don't even know who would be allowed to stay, to be honest. I think most of you would have to go. It would just be me and Fire making monkey noises. That's all that would remain after the next kappa chatting. Now it's the time to show one of my more effort-filled award nomination videos, whatever we're calling them. Most desired member.
It's been almost 1 year since we started creating additional downloadable fighters. However, this is finally the climax. Here's our last fighter announcement trailer. Please take a look at the final new challenger in Super Smash Bros. For Nintendo 3DS and Wii U.
Two down!
Don't get careless, Pit. A challenger approaches.
Huh?
Oh, another angel. Must have missed one. Let's dance, boy.
Bayonetta was the #1 choice in Europe. In North America, she was among the top 5. This ranking includes even fighters from previous games in the series. Among the negotiable and realizable characters, Bayonetta was the overall #1 choice worldwide.
Jake's been a smash hit to the server ever since Vinny joined, interrupting many voice chats with his autistic screeching, and Vinny regaling us with many such stories of his destructive tendencies. Let's not forget when Vinny drugged his brother Jake violently with weed pills. Ha ha. Anyways, here's the favorite inactive member. Favorite inactive. Congratulations to Koala for being our favorite person that we basically never see. We've now finished the intro block of this award show and are entering the Robert Moran section. Tune out now if you don't give a shit about Robert Moran or his server. We will be having 2 world premieres, 2 awards, and 1 message from a sponsor. I'll be playing all 4 of these without any commentary to add to the aesthetic.
World premiere.
Keep stalling and I keep falling and I keep crawling and I keep trying and I keep lying and I keep dying and I keep smiling and I keep falling and I keep stalling and I keep falling and I keep crawling and I keep trying and I keep dying and I keep lying and I keep smiling and I.
Worst Rob moment.
Hey everyone, it's time for another Top 10, and this week we're kicking it old school with a classic that is back kick. Top 10
Embarrassing Rob moments.
Starting us off at number 10, it's
His Patreon. It is declining now.
at number 9, it's
Pauses DVZ videos. He edited the videos just to keep them coming out. Complaining about the Twitch 70-30 split.
number 8,
The Twitch leak.
Rob made $57,536 US before taxes in almost 2 years.
And at number 7, it's
PHIJKCHU Dissidents and Rob bitching about Pikachu's tier list video in DMS.
at number 6, it's
Rob archives every meme comment he gets.
number 5 for
Talks to Monica Rupert and Jimmy the Rat on Twitter. Train the squirrels. Vaguely references Rarb.hard. The Radical Wave.
And at number 4, it's
Schizophrenia. Rob admitted that he talks to his characters he created as a way to cope with his life.
but number 3 this week is
Rob legitimately believes that Spooky is spending $5,231,535,322 on his site.
And at number 2, it's
Rupert, please. Rob's payment plan for his sold videos that never ended up happening.
at number 1 is
Rob breaking his foot the week before his Christmas stream. We later learned it was not his foot but just his toe. But we did not learn that until 2022, so well.
And now, a word from our sponsor.
Here we go.
Delicious.
God, that's good. Hold on. Can I have some more of that raid thing? That message? I feel like I can't really drink it unless people are saying to drink your Jade Raid. It's part of the bit. Thank you. Thank you, Ben. Ah! Hold on, it's not...
Delicious.
Worst Rob server moment.
Adorable. You're all so fucking adorable. You want to be a partner? You don't even fucking know what you want. None of you. Oh, you don't think I deserve to be a partner? Because I only stream to 150 people now and you stream to 300? Cute. Look, I joined Justin.tv on my birthday in August 2011, and I was a fucking partner 2 months later. When I started making this shit, the idea of paying money for content didn't exist. I had to get by on my skill alone because playing video games wasn't enough. I go viral yearly, every time completely in a different way. You think your numbers matter to me? Alright. You want to brag about numbers? Oh, Twitch. What are you doing to these poor kids? How about I show you how much money I make in a single show? I stopped trying to get popular 5 years ago, while you keep crawling, while you keep falling, while you keep stalling. Cause I've taken an entire year off Twitch and still had hundreds of people sub to me a year with no streams. I've been making obscure shows in the shadows of Twitch since before it was Twitch, and every year my numbers go down but my salary goes up. You wanna be a fucking partner?
Speaking of cringe from Rob's server.
World premiere.
Cow. Does it help to have someone to talk to?
My mother always tells me to smile and put on a happy face. She told me I had a purpose. To bring laughter and joy to the world. Hey, stop them! Is it just me? Or is it getting crazier out there?
Smile, though your heart is aching. Smile, even though it's breaking. When there are clouds in the sky, you'll get by.
What?
If you smile through your fear and sorrow, smile, and maybe tomorrow you'll find that life is still worthwhile. If you
What's so funny?
Just
freak?
Gotham's lost its way. What kind of coward would do something that cold-blooded? Someone who hides behind a mask.
I used to think that my life was a tragedy. But now I realize it's a comedy.
If you just smile.
Well, it's been a while, but I'm back now. Ha ha. Let's get some more shitter categories out of the way. Following the Rob block for Most Handsome Pikachu, your top 4 nominees are Fire, Spooky, Kamala, and Zayton. And the winner is, with 33% of the votes, no surprise, Fire. For Best Pikachu Dream Moment, the top 4 nominees are Fire's Dick Folding Tutorial, Spooky's Car Crash, the Rob fan meetup where everyone attending is secretly a Pikachu, and Pikachu cannot find the monkey shop. The winner of the category is Umbreon for not telling me where the fuck the monkey shop is. This next block coming up will be the Rusp block, and we'll kick it off with Best Couple. Best Couple. Tricked you, Russ, didn't I? You got real angry in voice call listening to this, didn't you? Didn't you, Rusp? If you didn't, I'm gonna look like an idiot, but haha. Yeah, no, Pika and X-Rocks won with a fair bit of the votes. Although, to be fair, Max and Rusp was second place. Since I declared this the Rusp block just to fuck with them anyways, let's continue with this next world premiere.
World premiere.
Quest for you to do. One involving bearfurs, you know, the kind with low drop rates too. Venture into the mysterious forest, slay a dozen kobolds in the Forgotten Den. And if you disconnect mid-quest, well, you'll have to do it all again. For when you reach the bottom, you'll hear a big loud roar. That's where I need you to go, my friend. Inside the big grand boss door, because you'll find pretty much a
Fantastic, that's looking great, Rusp. You know what, let's play that audio of clapping that I played at the start of the awards show again. Why don't we? And now, to use that project as a perfect segue, let's go on to Best Upcoming and Best Project. Yeah, that's right. I spent an hour learning Ren'Py to make that. Huh. Alright, well, coming up next, I think... Wait, what's this? I'm getting reports that we might have a Whooper watch on our hand. So yeah, anyways, to continue on, I guess we get rid of anime and music of all time and anime of the year. We'll start with of all time. Best anime and music of all time. Well, I didn't realize how long that was until I inserted it into the awards show. But, oh well. That was way too long, but that's okay. I hope you took a break and got some water or something. Coming up next is Anime of the Year. Now, because there is a certain big baby, I should warn you that this will probably spoil one or more of the top animes of the last year. So, if you hear the baby noise that goes wah, then you can start watching the video again. Bop it. Anime of the Year.
Winner of Anime of the Year is
Jobless Reincarnation. Now for a very special announcement. Damn 86 Bros, we lost. We came in second, but MT won, as expected. Well, this is basically the halfway point now, so might as well do Best Newcomer, and this one's a long one because Garbage decided to give me a over 5-minute video file. So now's the time for a quick drink or bathroom break. You have about 2.5 minutes before anything notable happens. Best Newcomer.
You are the old gods. Born before this realm was even created. You wield an absolute power that must be shared with fellow divine. But only one immortal can choose a path forward. Think carefully of your choice, as if called of. You, and only you, shall control the destiny of this realm for but a brief moment. Begin. The outcomes are not clear. Both paths should be considered. Choose wisely, divine. Are you sure about your choice, Immortal? Time runs short. Act now, old god.
It has been decided.
thank you once more for your patronage, old gods. May the path you now follow bring you the entertainment you desire so greatly. Till we meet again.
And we're back. Garbage is to blame for that 5-minute segment, but I guess it was worth it. So yeah, Bob's choice fundamentally swayed the vote towards Minnie, ironically, stealing the award away from himself. But I guess at the end of the day, Bob gets his own award category anyways, so he doesn't really need that one. So let's segue straight into Best Bob Moment of 2021. Best Bob Moment.
This is Bob. He is a very, very special boy. Bob did a lot of really crazy things this last year, at least since we met him anyways. It has only been a little while. Bob and his brain mold are a staple of the server already. Copy and paste this if you agree. Bob will help us go through all the things he did this year. Bob admitting to have brain rot was a major reveal in server lore. 0.4%. His warrior voice was of great help to our resident pirate. 1.9%. Bob played AMQ with us once, and got really excited when JoJo showed up. 8.4%. His interjections during our Princess Connect discussions certainly is something. 10.3%. Speaking of unrelated shit, the most common thing mentioned is cock. 11.8%. Bob catfished his friend, and then I accidentally wrote it as gaslight, but really, catfishing is a form of gaslighting. 13.7%. The expired cans of food he ate probably did not help his brain rot. 14.1%. And of course, to no one's surprise, the piss sink won with a supermajority of the votes. 39.5%. He is hoping B0B next year and every other year are just as great.
Well, to absolutely no one's surprise, the piss sink won. That could have been answered without even asking the survey, to be honest. Oh well, next up, we'll talk about the worst moment in my life. Ha ha! Worst moment in Pikachu's life.
Hey guys, I've been sitting on the floor in my garage for the last, 3 hours crying over how shit my life was in 2021, as decided by all of you people. You know, in descending order, I guess if I'd have to say, my fucking Wi-Fi, huge fucking problem, man. Like, what the fuck? Why can't my Wi-Fi work? Like, come on. Sniffle noises. I mean, come on. And on top of that, I have to fucking deal with all of you people. Like, what the fuck? You guys make my life so much worse, and sometimes I just wish, like, half of you would die, the other half would, become mutes. And then, on top of that all, I miss my cats, man. Umbran made fun of me when I said my cats died. He's kind of an asshole, and that made me real sad, and I was the big sad. Not to mention my father's mental breakdown, that was tragic, and kind of made gave me like 4 or 5 days of complete shit in my life. That was kind of awful, and, I wasn't on the server for like 2 or 3 days because of that. So that actually affected all of you guys. Sniffle. But, the worst thing in my life, apparently, I can't argue with consensus, is the time that shit water rained down on me from above. Beats out my dead grandma, beats out my dead cats, beats out a lot of things, but no, shit water, man, tearing up just thinking about it. Well, I'm gonna go back to crying for the next 6 hours. Hopefully I finish this award show in time.
Man, speaking about me.
World premiere.
isn't that exciting, Siren? You'll have many hours of things to watch coming up. Speaking of things that you watch, next up we'll cover the best and worst movies that we saw. Best movie.
New world of adventure.
Waiting for.
Would you like to build your world?
Is here.
Is it just me, or is there just a general vibe of excitement in the room? Today, you build purely.
Worst movie.
Slam now, we got the real jam going down. Welcome to the Space Jam. Here's your chance, do your dance at the Space Jam. Alright.
Oh, by the way, every single one of those percentages for worst movie is wrong, because Garbage did that well before the voting closed. Luckily, the movie that won was definitely going to win, so that's correct. But all the percentages and the orders are probably wrong. Now here's an upcoming movie that you do not want to miss.
World premiere.
Well, that sure was something. Wonder what that's all about. Well, I guess we'll find out tomorrow. You know, we've lost a lot of people over the years, and this next segment is dedicated to all the brave souls who either 41%ed themselves or left to pursue a career in music or whatever the fuck Leg's doing.
In the arms of the angel, fly away from here, from this dark, cold hotel room, and the endlessness that you fear. You are pulled from the wreckage of your word here. So tired of the straight line, and everywhere you turn, there's vultures and thieves at your back. Storm keeps on twisting. You keep on building the lies that you make up for all that you lack.
Tragically, we lost Leg in his prime. Our server has been Dilbertless and random manga pageless ever since. Nothing will ever fill that leg-shaped hole in our hearts. Well, anyways, let's cover some shitter categories. Ha ha! First up on the chopping block, we have Best PHIJKCHU Game Night. Now, we played a lot of things this last year. Not really. We technically played TTT once, I think. But, yeah. Let's see what the nominees are. Well, between a race of Gartic Phone, TTT, Minecraft, and Dog, I guess the only obvious answer is, of course, Gartic Phone. Alright, and then carrying on at a rapid pace, we're going to talk about the most likely PHIJKCHU to die. The nominations this time are Spooky, Dolph, Mint, and Bob. And with an overwhelming majority, the winner is, of course, Mint. I'm sure his death will come from some hand dart related infection, and we can look forward to that for 2022's Best PHIJKCHU Death. And last up in this batch of shitter categories, we have the most likely PHIJKCHU to go to prison. Our nominees are Bob, Spooky, Turnip, and Reggie. And the winner is, despite his contesting this fact, Spooky. I think this kind of makes sense, because although Spooky thinks he'd die in a shootout, really, his crimes would be so severe he'd just get black-bagged in the middle of the night with no chance to fight back. So Garbage has sent me several video projects that don't really fit anywhere else, so I'm just going to throw them in here as a segue. Between that segment of awards and the next segment of awards. We still have another world premiere, but that can come later too. Well, that sure was something. Also, Garbage was the one who insisted on the second Whooper watch, so you can thank him for that. At last, it's time for the final shitter category roundup. That's right, it's time for Best Female, Biggest Regret, Best Server Theme, and Best Copy Pasta. I don't feel like setting up those blue bar things, so yeah, we're just gonna do it a completely different format than the rest of the shitter categories ended up being, but that's okay. I'll play some music or something and we'll just go through them.
My point is that
Is there a character in Jam that could even possibly even touch Lead, let alone defeat him? And I'm not talking about Blessed Land. I'm not talking about Super Smoky Land either. Hell, I'm not even talking about Monster Go Quest Land of Pothead, Smoky Infused, and freshly respawned after eating slugs while also never finishing Neon Genesis Evangelion. I'm also not talking about Hyperland Shrek Executioner, who also has the magical pot hat, his friend Smokey, not to be confused with Smokey, and his Shadow Incarnation Brother Fusion Donald. I'm definitely not talking about Land equals Donald.
Well, now all that's left is to do best tier lists, one world premiere, and then finally the two categories that actually matter. Best and worst PHIJKCHU.
World premiere.
Hey Pika, I need an idea for the Queen video.
Just fucking click through the TV or something. I don't fucking know. Why are you asking me? What the fuck? I'm busy making a 3-hour fucking award show, you bitch.
Great idea.
Treasure.
You see me?
Hi. Kids!
Banana.
7 bigger.
And I 7 jacking off.
Monkey shot. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Yeah. Well, that trailer was very clear in what it is that Bop is going to be doing for the Queen video. I hope you're all excited. I'm not. Anyways, on to Best Tier List. Best Tier List. Oh boy, I started the recording again.
How it's strange.
Huh.
I mean, I didn't start it again. I didn't fuck up by accident.
Well, I guess it's time to do a tier list then.
Yeah, we do those a lot.
Oh, Pika, we're not doing an audio fuck up tier list. We're doing a tier list.
Haha, so true, so true. Any commentary? Palupus?
I'm excited for this tier list. Tier lists have been an integral part to the PHIJKCHU culture.
So true, so true. Alright, let's start. We have the chicken tier list.
F tier.
I don't see. I feel like it's D just because it's chicken. I like chicken. Like I can be argued to death.
Yeah, but I feel like it could have been such a better tier list. Max and Spooky went to all these chicken places and drove around, and they just kind of dropped like a tiny document that was just like all their placements. If they made like a vlog or something, it would have been way more interesting.
It's too obscure to be D tier. I think it's F tier. I think this is like the lowest.
Yeah, I guess looking at what we have coming up, I was involved in all of them except for that one. So
it had such a high amount of effort, but nothing put towards the presentation or showing where that effort went. It was
Isn't that KFC in the picture?
Yeah, not even nugs.
Yeah. Alright, I can agree. Yeah.
Just terrible.
Also, Max was involved in fuck Max, so yeah, I guess I can agree. That's an F tier. Alright, we got the cookies tier list. Definitely better than chicken.
But it's really D tier.
Yeah, it's not memorable. Someone wrote that in, I think, actually. That's how unmemorable that tier list was.
Like, the cookies are good, but like it's like the same problem with ice cream tier list.
I think lowest of D tier. It's not an F tier with chicken.
Yeah.
There will not be D tier.
Yeah, I think bread tier list is slightly better, but still D tier.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, we can do like bread, then cookie on D tier. I think that's fair. Alright, U.S. presidents. I don't know, Zayton. I think you might have an opinion on this one.
S tier.
Clearly S tier? I don't know.
No, F tier.
F tier. Ooh, I don't know about that. That was a pretty funny. One of Rusp's funniest jokes. You know, he just DMs me. He's like, "We should make a Princess Connect tier list, but also like have U.S. presidents." It's like, holy shit.
So I really like some of the U.S. presidents, and I don't know who the Princess Maker characters are, but they do look pretty hot.
We got lore too. Like Washington is married to Vegeta. I'm probably the only one that remembers that lore because I did the tier list with Rusp.
So I'd say it's like middle of the line, B tier.
I think it should go in S tier, but evening that out, I think it does go in like B or C tier.
The thing is, that's its ups and downs.
Yeah.
I like how you guys apparently know less about U.S. presidents than like me.
Okay, I'm Canadian, so I have an excuse.
So like Theodore Roosevelt should have been like hyper S tier. I don't know why they didn't give him that.
Yeah, but some good takes, some bad takes. I think B tier. So
that guy created all the national parks that are like really cool that we can flex on other countries. And then he also created the Food and Drug Administration's bare beginning parts after reading The Jungle.
Yeah.
Didn't you guys gloss over his brother Franklin Delano Roosevelt?
That wasn't his brother actually. But
I literally know nothing about politics, man. I don't know what we glossed over.
FDR is actually one of the longest running presidents.
Actually, yeah, he had 5 terms.
I'm pretty sure he wasn't running.
Well, yeah, he was in a wheelchair, but inspiration to Rust, really. Shows that even if you're a disgusting cripple, you can go anywhere.
All right.
But back to this tier list.
Yeah, back to this farming games. So I liked doing that one, but I also think it was less impactful overall than the Princess Connect Presidents one.
I think I was asleep for this one, and I'd like the 500 counter mini, because if you had a real choice over farming games, you just give that shitty Dawn Deer like the S game, like S tier.
That is true. So, it wasn't even, it didn't even include every game. It was just some random list that said it had every game, and you know.
I think that if you were to make like a farming games definitive deluxe version, it'd probably be higher tier. But at this point, it's only B tier in my mind.
I think I had a lot of fun making that tier list, but I think it was very forgettable. So I think it should go slightly under Presidents because that was recorded, and we know what happened during that.
Wink.
Yeah. Okay, Pokemon tier list.
Same deal with the cookie and bread. I had no idea that this was even a tier list.
I disagreed with like most of the takes. I feel like
I have a vacuum going on in the background, but that's okay. We'll keep going.
I can hear it.
Well, I can hear it, and I can see my volume hearing it, but that's okay. Yeah, I agree with you. Pokemon is probably below these two, to be honest. Like, I'd put it still in D because fuck the chicken tier list, but
yeah.
Yeah.
If it's the movies, then it's yeah.
I think that if you had such a tier list like Pokemon, again, a lot of lost potential. You could have made that a whole event.
So
a lot of people, a lot of argument.
Yeah. So, Zayton, your video was boring to watch at points, but it did spark the whole tier list saga of Pikachu. I can't, in good conscience, give it an S, but I think it's at least an A.
That was great. I loved making that video.
That led to my favorite tier list, though, which made Rob angry.
I think
so. It was like the proto tier list.
Content tier list is the audio quality is kind of shit.
Yeah.
That's it. I do not pay attention to that.
Tier list.
Tiring. All right.
All right.
I think it should go in S tier.
I don't know. We can argue about that later. I think it's like very top A, personally.
Alright, I'm fine with that.
I think put it in S tier for now until we have something that can top it.
Yeah.
Well, we have two.
I think we should only have one S tier, though.
I don't know. I think we could do two, personally, but.
Nah, I think if we have two S tiers, it'll just become too muddled of what really is the best of all time.
Look, I had like at least 3 funny jokes in that video.
I have an idea. Add row above. Whoops, no, you're A plus. There you go. Everyone's happy now.
Or that could be the S tier, and then above that we have SSS tier.
I was gonna do it. Okay, fine.
Alright, perfect.
Yeah, I think it's only A. I think that A plus.
A plus can be a different tier. Okay, Smash Brothers.
I think C tier, but only if we bring bread up to C as well.
Yeah, I guess it's about on par with bread.
Yeah. One. Because thinking about it, bread's slightly better than cookie.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Because everyone can discuss bread, but I'm pretty sure.
No, I think you should swap them. Swap those.
In placement?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
This is a tier list, tier list?
Yeah, it's tier list.
Yeah, tier list. We're almost done with it.
Alright.
Input?
You can input the last two, so we have to do Rob People and the PHIJKCHU member tier list.
I love you have the Cody cast.
I think Rob members is probably A plus. I think that.
I feel like the PHIJKCHU members one had so much lore and impact on PHIJKCHU. Whereas the Rob one was just funny because it pissed off Rob.
The Rob People was fundamental as like a religious text, but PHIJKCHU members was our founding like guideline.
Yeah.
Like,
The PHIJKCHU members is the one that got me to be active in the server. So
that's a good point to put it in S.
Put it in S because I got C.
Yeah. I think that's fair.
It saved the server.
Yeah. All right.
It was our good Wendigo day in our server.
Yeah, I think that's a good ordering. Fuck, this is a 9-minute long video. That'll be good in the awards show.
I mean, I think Rob.
And half of that is just me discussing about you as presidents.
Pika, did you stop recording?
No. So yeah, the PHIJKCHU member tier list is what won the day. That was actually the closest race in the entire awards show, only winning by 4 points. Before we get to the fancy video I made for worst member, I want to go through each and every person who got voted for and why they're a piece of shit. Starting us off, we have Mint. the tranny menace, the drug-addled dart player. Mint is fucking weird, man, and he thinks Ohio's the South. Who the fuck thinks that? Next we have Carp, another one of the 41% squad. Carp is very inactive as of late, so fuck him, to be honest. Dolph, our resident Jew. Literally no one cares about your politics shit, Dolph. It's annoying. You're basically leg minus the Dilbert. And yeah, fuck you. Do I even need to explain why we hate Dunsparce and his autistic ramblings that are barely coherent at the best of times? I don't think so. Gent, yeah, he's pretty extreme. There's a reason a lot of people would dislike Gent. Max has almost destroyed the server more than basically anyone else, and that is certainly something. Reggie is a scalping menace who is stealing PS4s from needy children, which could be either based or evil depending on who you are, but some people could have voted for Reggie. Boppet is, he's Boppet. I don't think I need to say anything more. He's kind of fell off, to be honest. He's not even top contender for this one. Malice hasn't posted in like, I don't know, 3 or 4 years, and he's Jewish, so. For Spooky, all I'm going to say is monkey tier list, and leave it at that. And then we get to the most egregious members. Fire Umbreon and Rusp, who Grek voted for as write-ins. Of course, there's also that fat Canadian nihilist, centrist, COVID fearmonger person who quickly loses his temper and bans people whenever Max or anyone else says something that annoys him. Worst member. Hello campers! Here at Camp PHIJKCHU, these marshmallows represent a lack of cringe. To receive one is to prove that you are not the worst this year, but just in fact another PHIJKCHU. I will hand these out. The one of you who does not receive a marshmallow shall be the most cringe and worst PHIJKCHU this year. Spooky, Umbreon, Pikachu, Malice, Fire, Reggie, Rusp, Boppet, Gent, Carp, Mint, Jew. With just one marshmallow remaining, one of you shall be voted worst PHIJKCHU of the year, and the other shall remain safe, just for a bit longer. Still cringe though. Maxikito. And there you have it. Dunsparce is the worst PHIJKCHU of 2021.
Monk, what wrong?
Tell me what is point?
Become.
Yes, but how can become if no banan?
What you mean? You know have banan?
No, I haven't banan.
Okay, wait here I am to get you a bananan.
Too late.
What?
It's too late, friend. I have am starving and of dying soon.
Numero.
Do not worry, I am go to Valhalla.
In this video, I will be explaining exactly what I do to collect launcher rolling rocks and 0.58 presses.
Oh, we're not doing
First, we need to clear something up. Because every time I post a half A press video, I get the same comments over and over asking what it means, even though I always have a whole paragraph in the description explaining it. Which even starts with, if you're wondering what a half A press is, read this before commenting to ask. But maybe what you guys need isn't a paragraph.
One of these days, I'm just gonna have my mic and I'm gonna put it next to my dick and just start jacking off for Pika.
Oof. Yes, let's go to America. Yeah, fuck everything we were doing before. We're going to America.
America.
We just told her sister to send her to the park, and now we're going to America. Where is he? Oh.
You and fuck Fire Emblem.
Hey, Spooky.
Pika? This is a bad time. Rusp and I are a little busy.
Yeah, Pika, go back to your gay award show.
Russ fucking Spooky, what are you doing? You're supposed to be watching the award show, you know? That thing that I've been autistically working on for multiple months?
Fuck you, Pikachu. I'll be there in a minute. Just gotta finish something up with Tharja.
Pika, don't worry, it's not Tharja.
Oh, Spooky, what the fuck are you even streaming? Spooky, what the fuck? Who even is that in the jar?
Tharja.
It's not Tharja.
Red Tharja.
Spooky, that's clearly a lolly. Sauce, please. Ha ha! Anyways, can you just come and accept your award? You can go back to coming on Tharja later.
But the jar's barely full. Fine. What did I even win?
PHIJKCHU of the Year. Ha ha!
Huh. Well, can't say I was expecting that. Thanks everyone for choosing me as your best, worst option. Pika, are you sure these awards weren't rigged? This feels like the awards were rigged.
Oh.
No, but really, thanks everyone. This fucking... Pika, this makes me feel hella gay. I don't want your award show to end on a hella gay note. You better have something good around the corner, or else it's me just jerking off on stage. Or, no, I'm gonna go back to jerking off on Tharja. See ya.
I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was. To catch them is my real test. To train them is my cause. I will travel across the land, searching far and wide. Teach Pokemon to understand the power that's inside. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all, it's you and me. I know it's our destiny. Oh, you're my best friend. In a world we must defend. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all, a heart so true. Our courage will pull us through. You teach me and I'll teach you. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all, gotta catch 'em all. Yeah. Every challenge along the way, courage I will face. I will battle every day to claim my rightful place. Come with me, the time is right. There's no better team. Arm in arm, we'll win the fight. It's always been our dream. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all, it's you and me. I know it's our destiny. Oh, you're my best friend. In a world we must defend. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all, a heart so true. Our courage will pull us through. You teach me and I'll teach you. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all. 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 Yeah. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all, it's you and me. I know it's my destiny. Oh, you're my best friend. In a world we must defend. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all, a heart so true. Our courage will pull us through. You teach me and I'll teach you. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon.
me, Carmine! They took it! That was today! Today!